So anyway, hello everybody, welcome to the stream of A Link to the Past Randomizer. I'm gonna do this stream mainly in order to showcase to people how to get into A Link to the Past Randomizer, the general tips and hints that you will use in order to play it, and how to set it up and everything. So let's get started right off the bat with a good scene, fortunately enough. So yeah, first of all, we have to get to the randomizer. You can see it on the screen over here. The URL is up there. It's probably also going to be included in the YouTube video whenever it's going to be posted. And as soon as you supply the randomizer with a ROM, by the way, in order to make this run, you need A Link to the Past Japanese ROM, and it needs to be version 1.0. Otherwise it's not gonna work, because the randomizer sometime will use glitches that are only available in the first Japanese release of the game. So that's why you need the Japanese version. I don't remember the exact title, but it should not be too hard to find out. And by the way, this is not something I can disclose, by the way. So whenever you generate a ROM, yeah, I already downloaded one, it's right here, but I'm just gonna walk you through the process. First of all, you gotta select the difficulty over here. You have a whole lot of different options. I don't really recommend hard or masochist unless that you really hate yourself. It makes it, for instance, that the silver arrows are not gonna spawn unless that you met Ganon already and he told you where the arrows are gonna be. So yeah, normal is generally the best way to go if you just want a chill time. So the logic here, that makes it so that, well, in order to beat the game, you might need to use glitches of minor or major thing, because there are some glitches in the game that will be required in order to even beat the game. So for the sake of our purpose, and because I don't know the glitches myself, let's stick with no glitches. Also, I'm sorry, but the randomizer is something that everybody needs to do. It's so fun. Also, mode standard or open. Standard will make the game start like your usual game, but if you put it on open, you get a following notification from Chameleon K. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, whenever you pick open, it will already tell you, do you want to start at your house or the sanctuary? It skips the intro of the game, but you're not gonna have your sword, and your uncle is not gonna be the one who will necessarily have your sword. It can be found anywhere in the world, and it can change pretty much everything. So yeah, for the sake of convenience and everything, we'll pick standard. Open probably will be fun for a laugh at some point. And the goal, yeah, what is the goal of our journey? There's 3 different ending points. You can either defeat Ganon, you can beat all of the dungeons, or you get the Master Sword on its pedestal. Ganon is usually the one that will require the most effort or everything, so let's stick with that. So yeah, whenever all of this is done, you generate the ROM, and yeah, now we have our game detail, where all of the things that we've inputted are here. And we also have access to the spoiler, which will be pretty useful if, for instance, you ended up being confused and you didn't really know where the things are. So yeah, let's just go check this out. Yeah, meta is just... Oh, okay. So yeah, for instance, it will tell us about the general playthrough you will have to do in order to beat the game. For instance... yeah, you get your sword from your uncle, then the glove from the tavern. By the way, that's not gonna be what we're gonna do, because this is a completely different seed. Unless that I lucked out and I just managed to get the 2 things in a row, but... yeah, the spoiler is pretty much the way in order to figure out, well, either the shortest way to do the dungeon, or if you're stuck in a dungeon, like the Heist Palace, for instance, you could tell then where all of the things that you need will be. Oh, okay, for instance, in this seed, the big key room will give you the bow. Also, is the Master Sword goal usually the mode for a shorter run? Well, yes or no, because depending on what dungeons end up being the Master Sword and everything, it might actually be really, really complicated, and you might have to do a bunch of random dungeons that you might not actually need. But yeah, now that we've got our ROM and everything, it's probably time to actually go and... Wait, okay, there we go. The game is over there, and we might as well put some volume into it, because I kinda had to keep things muted for the beginning stretch of the stream. Yeah, as far as I know, the symbols and everything up here, they don't really matter over anything. Not even sure if they're supposed to be like an indicator of any kind of sort. So, alright, I guess we're just gonna be... Yeah, we're gonna be Psy. So, let's just go and start. Oh, this seed is the worst! I don't know, I don't like the foreboding tone of your voice, Uncle. Oh, okay, how could this be the worst seed? We've already got the magic mirror. I mean, as far as bad beginnings could be, I mean, we probably could have worse. Also, you can go and talk to all of the soldiers in the street, but they don't do anything for you. Oh, and the dying uncle is this way. Also, whoops, I probably should actually start the timer. Even though it's a completely casual run, we're not here in order to break any scores. No lunks allowed. So, the dialogue in the game is either completely changed, or sometime because like, some characters say nothing of actual value, it's not gonna be translated or anything. So yeah, because we picked the normal mode, here the game just begins as normal. You go to your uncle, and you get your sword. And yeah, by the way, you only get your sword. He doesn't have a shield to give you or anything. So, for the early portion of the game, you're not gonna be able to block anything. Okay, with that said, however, that's not as good of a reward, but... Yeah, for the beginning stretch of the game, we're probably going to focus on killing enemies until we get bombs, because you need to get a couple of bombs before you are done with the Sanctuary dungeon. Oh. Also, by the way, just in case you couldn't notice, all of the enemy drop pools are randomized. It's just like, they don't make any kind of the regular sense that the game has. They can drop anything in the game. Yeah, the Heist Rod is gonna have its revenge, you can bet on it. But for the most part, I don't really think that having no shield or anything changes the gameplay that much. If you don't have a shield, it might make some enemies, like the archers, a little bit harder to deal with, but apart from that, they're not really a problem. So, while the randomizer will change, like... Okay, so how is this seed going to be bad? It's just like, I'm sorry, but there's no way that this seed can be bad, judging by what I've seen so far. Also, generally, I don't even bother with these soldiers, because the 3/4 of the time, they just end up collapsing in the pit. Also, something that I've noticed in the Japanese version of the game is that for some reason guards really seem to love to jump into pits of their own accord. It's just like, I don't know why the soldiers have a death wish, but I suppose that's the way they are. But yeah, we're barely started into this run and already we've got a whole lot of possibilities. But yeah, there's a couple of things that are not randomized. It's the enemies that are in place, and also the key placements, like if enemies or pots have them. If a pot or enemy has a key in the actual game, they will still have it. That's something that is not gonna be randomized, so that's why having some knowledge of the dungeon will come into play. So yeah, we're in the prison where we just get destroyed. Also, it's kind of getting awfully late in order to start to get bombs. So yeah, this jerk over here, if you want to speed things up, you can just go and maul him with one pot and then sword hit him like 4 times. But, oh, that's a lot of money. Now, let's see, can I warp with the prince? Oh yeah. Alright, the ultimate speedrun strategy. Use a mirror in order to immediately back away. That said, however, I still don't have any bombs, and this is starting to worry me. I mean, there still is a lot of possible, like, salamanders and rats in the sewers that are gonna be good for me, but... yeah, I'm not really betting on it too much. Oh, but there's still one more chest ahead, so I still have a chance. So yeah, the sewer over here is not really changed in any way, except that you're not gonna be able to light anything in it almost every time that you play it. Ah, give me bombs already! Oh yeah, that's right. I almost have enough money in order to go to the Zora Mart. No, I don't want magic! Give me bombs, you frickin' snakes! You frickin' ropes. So why are you even called ropes? Okay, so good to see that I'm fully stuck on arrows, but I don't have anything else, so... Yep, that's gonna be real fun, unless that the chest ahead is gonna have bombs, but it could also just have the... Oh, okay, or a heart container, I guess. But I would have preferred bombs. Yeah. How much are we willing to bet that I'm gonna have like a shit ton of arrow increases, but I'm not gonna have a bow until really late in the game? Alright, don't give me magic, I need bombs! Yeah, thankfully rats are really wimpy, so therefore they only deal... Oh my god! Alright, I only have one room left in order to get bombs, and after that, then it's kind of over. And yeah, you have to kill this rat because he gives you the key. That is probably gonna be the final key that... Ah, magic! Yes, at long last! Alright, now we can just rush through everything. And too bad, because, yay, the bomb that we needed to use, it's right over here. And watch as the chest in the other room will have, like, 3 bombs. But yeah, that's why you need at least 1 bomb in order to get these 3 chests. Okay, this seed, I don't really see how it could be bad, because right now we've got nothing but good things. I mean, we have the flute, we have the gauntlet. Just like, right now this is the best seed that I remember having since a long time. Unless that everything kinda derails and I end up, like, having the bow in the turtle rock or something. I don't know, right now I'm kinda liking what I'm seeing. And yeah, you have to lift this lever. In the actual game, you're being told that you have this lever, but the randomizer removes a lot of dialogue from the game. Because for the oh, okay. I almost got excited for a second, but yeah, Cane of Burna kinda sucks. So yeah, we're finally outside. And now that we're outside, our first journey is to get to the village, where we're gonna find a lot of chests that will provide us the early starting point for our adventure. But while we're at it, we probably should also go to the Lost Woods, because there's also 2 things that you can pick up over there. As well as a bunch of crows. Oh yeah, we're also gonna be able to go to that mountain immediately, which is pretty nice. Oh, one of us always lies. Yep. So most of the dialogue in the game either makes no sense or is just mistranslated. Oh yeah, that's right. Since I have $400, it's time to go and play the chess game. Yeah, are you lucky? Alright. Good luck then. Yay, that was completely a waste of time. But yeah, when I told that the text in the game was not always translated. So yeah, first of all, we have to drop into this pit over here, or we probably could have went in order to get the... Oh, alright. We've managed to recuperate some of our costs. But yeah, another guy with absolutely unreadable dialogue, unless that, well, you actually know Japanese. And I do not know Japanese. I am very uneducated. And the other thing that you need is the not the boomerang, but the mushroom here, which is now a shield. Alright. So now we have almost a normal run-of-the-mill run. Also, right now I'm getting destroyed by crows. Or whatever the crows are. yeah, enemies can just drop any kind of random item in the game instead of having like fixed item pools where they always end up dropping the same things. So it kind of adds some variety to the game, but it can also make things infuriating if you're looking for certain pickups. Oh, Psy! Yeah, if I remember, this guy tells you that it was like blindsided out or something. Ah, that's right, I don't have any bombs. God damn it. Alright, please give me a bomb in one. Oh, alright, the Master Sword. And now, bombs! Oh, the bug catching net, I guess. Alright, hopefully with our bug catching net, we'll be able to get ourselves a bomb, I guess. Gonna catch one of those fireflies that just light up. Or I could go to the store. Oh, okay, never mind. 100 rupees for 3 bombs. Normally this guy sells you a bottle, but hey, we just ended up getting something else entirely. Oh, so glad that I got this very good reward. So I guess you can save time by doing this kind of stuff, but I'm never too familiar with it. To be fair, I never play this in order to go fast. A heart piece. Oh, already we got a level 2 shield and bombos. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is not the worst seed. Yeah, I think one of the seeds that I have, the silver arrows, somehow ended up being in here, which is just like, okay, that's the most random place in the world for that thing to be in, but not gonna complain. Yeah, also the other rule is leave no chest unturned if they're in the area, or unless that you're confident that you got everything that you need already, but since we're only at the beginning of our journey, it's safe to assume that no, we do not have everything that we need. So yeah, I guess we have two stops to do. First of all, we need to get our bird buddy. So what shield do I have? I have the second shield of the game. I have the fire shield. And I have the ability to receive phone calls, I guess. Alright, hold on a bit. Phone calls to save time. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in bed at Smight calling me. Why are you doing Link to the Past without me? Also, yeah, that's totally how Smight sounds, by the way. Wow, half magic already! Wow, this is the best seed so far. It's just like, now that I'm deciding to do a casual run where I don't try to even go fast, somehow the game is just gonna give me all the items that I want right off the bat. Also, hooray for animal cruelty. So yeah, we might as well drop by the shop over here because we kinda need bombs right now. I mean, what are 50 rupees right now? So, we've pretty much gotten everything that we wanted out of this place. Now, let's think of what we can do with... Nah, actually, I probably should just keep going, because there's still a couple of things. We might as well go and check out if there's anything of value in the bookstore. Okay, there's a lot of money. If by the time we get the boots and we don't need any more money, then I guess we're gonna go here. Yeah, somehow the Moon Pearl is gonna be like in the worst place in the world. Hey, it's gonna be in the Mimic Cave, even though it will be impossible in a no-glitch run. Also, I'm totally not going fast, but hey, whatever. Yeah, why are you reading this sign? Run! Oh. Yeah, I suppose that a big 20 is trash. Alright, so what is next? I mean, there's a lot of opportunities that have opened to us right now, but let's go and finish getting all of the other stuff that we can get right now. I mean, right now we could go like to Lake Ilio as well than the Thief Cave, because that's probably the other big stockpile of item that I can think of right now. We could also drop by the desert, but I probably will wait until I have a better reason to go there, and right now I don't think I have it. And yeah, don't forget to check out the swamp place, because it can have items here, even though you wouldn't think about going there at first. So yeah, the first item was kind of a bust, but yeah, there's still one more item if we drain the entire swamp. Also, it's okay, you do not have to get world records in every game that you play. Oh, the mushroom! So see, it was worth it, and because we have the flute, we're gonna be able to cash it in really fast. But while we're in the vicinity, we're gonna go check out on another place that is going to be pretty useful to us. And it's the Thief Cave over here, because there are lots of items available here. So yeah, it's possible to go down these pits in order to go fight the Moldorms. And that's probably gonna be how you're going to do it in the regular game, because I doubt you'll have the Master Sword by then. Oh, alright, don't tell anyone the secret. My cave is full of love. Yeah, it really is full of love. Wow, this is the shittiest thief cave I've seen in a while. But hey, we're almost at 500 rupees, so if we wanted to, we might be able to actually go and, you know, get the other big thing that we want. Yep, alright, only 1 rupee. We can do this. Also, I gotta see, how can you do this one glitch? That's a glitch, however, that I'm not entirely sure on how to do, but yeah, let's give it a little try. Ah, okay, I failed. But yeah, it's possible to trick the game into thinking that you have flippers if you enter the water and then immediately exit the screen, but yeah, that's a glitch I've never really tried out on my own, so I have absolutely no good practice on how to do it. So yeah, underneath this rock there is an hideout, but there's like only a thief with a bunch of pots that give you money. It's not worth lifting it. But yeah, this is the Ice Rod Cave, and in here we... oh, more rupees, I guess. But yeah, the cave and the light... oh, that's right, I don't have a bottle. Oh, also thank you for the bit, Ivek. Yeah, now we have the mushroom, so let's go and check out what the witch has in store for us. And yeah, in order to claim your reward, you need to exit the screen, because that's how it is in the actual game. Oh yeah, the half magic is not tallied automatically, that's why it's not here. Oh, alright! And with the mushroom, I make the blue mail, I guess. I mean... alright, this probably is gonna be a big waste of time. And to be fair, that's almost always the case whenever it comes to Zora, but let's go and give it a shot. Yeah, yeah, Quantum Mushroom, it's a shield that was made into a shirt. But yeah, in order to get... oh, okay, I thought for a second the crab was gonna kick my ass. Because, hey, crabs are kind of menacing. Also, I love the Zoros that just surface out. Okay, so I do not need to have the flippers for that one part unless that I want some hearts. Also, good thing that drowning in this game does absolutely nothing. Yep. That poor Zoro never saw what was coming. No, unfortunately you kill them whenever they do that. So hopefully it's not gonna be a big business hit or something if I just end up killing the Zoros. Oh, thank you Power Door for the follow! In reward, have a heart! So, alright, I figure that's a good time to save and quit. That's pretty much like the best way in order to save time in this game, in order to figure out what could be done next. So yeah, what can we do with the things that we have? I mean, we could go up that mountain right now because we do have the ability to lift the rock, and there's another item waiting for us here. Apart from that, not entirely sure as to where we're gonna go. Usually a randomizer is all about getting some items and then figuring out what's gonna be the next chain of stuff that's gonna happen resulting from everything. Yeah, I could flute up the mountain, but I might as well take the main entrance just in order to not miss on the guy that usually gives you the magic mirror. I mean, in the end, you just end up having to backtrack through about the same amount of cave. Yep. Before I die, Link, I want you to have a single arrow. Right. Oh, +5 bombs. So there's one more spot that we can go and check out, and then that will be it for that mountain, because in order to go to the east portion of that mountain, we need the hook shot, and we don't have it, and we can go do the Tower of Arrow because we do not have the magic mirror yet. Yeah, we have a good haul, but right now we still cannot do anything with it, which is kind of a shame. So, what's on top of Spectacle? Oh, the hook shot! Alright, we might as well go into this cave and see what we get. I'm gonna laugh so hard if I somehow end up getting the mirror. Oh, that's right, I have the mirror, you big... Yep. So, alright, we can totally do everything. But yeah, now we're gonna have the hook shot, so that means we're gonna be able to do the east portion of the mountain. Yep, that's right. I have an item tracker on my screen, and I can't even keep track of the items that I have. Damn, I'm good. Yeah, I might as well also check out if yeah, what are the dungeons? Okay, so 2 pretty pointless dungeons, but I might as well go into the dungeon just in the likelihood that the Tower of Arrow has something valuable. And I'm gonna hope that the big key is not in the cellar where you're supposed to usually find it in the actual level, because yeah, otherwise we're not gonna be able to do the dungeon. Yeah, I wonder, do they have dialogue? Ah, they don't even have new dialogue. Ah, come on, why do you talk so much? You frickin' ball guy. Alright, clink! It's the hook shot. But yeah, now we can go tackle the east part of that mountain. But first, let's see if there's anything. Because unless there's something absolutely valuable in the Master Sword pedestal... Wait, can I hook shot through that? Ah, I can. No. Ah, probably could. Yeah, there we go. I have impractical solutions to all my problems. Right, come on, big key. Yes, big key. So that means I can actually finish this dungeon. Because otherwise, you have to go in the basement into the room where there's the block puzzle that hits you in the face and everything. But you need the lamp in order to light all of the torches into the other room. Also, I'm gonna pick up the rupees because I still need money for the chest minigame in the dark world and the thief village and everything. And also for the shovel minigame. Also, oops, I'm totally not doing good here. But I'm pretty sure at the very least we're probably gonna be able to kill Moldorm without having him becoming Berserk, so yeah. All in all, I think everything is starting up alright. Oh, King of Samaria, holy shit. Okay, so it was necessary to get there. Also, I could use the hook shot in order to get the thing, but if I do so, unfortunately, I'm gonna not be able to backtrack after that, so it's still much faster to actually do it this way. Okay, so compass, we're gonna have to kill Moldorm, I guess, in order to see if the item in the basement is anything worthwhile. Also, I love these enemies so much. Also, I'm pretty sure that the red thing just ended up propelling itself to its doom. But yeah, because all of the heart containers dropped by the boss just appear at random places in the world, killing boss... what the fuck was that? Oh. Oh no! Oh my god. Yeah, the randomizer does not keep track of the map and the compass, but at the very least you can have this in your item screen. Right now we have the compass, so if I get something other than the map, then I'll have gotten everything worthwhile in this dungeon. Okay, now take two. Yep, here we go. Moldorm didn't even have the chance to become Berserk. Thank you, Master Sword. So what do we get? The map. So I guess we're gonna have to come back in the basement at some point. Because there could be a worthwhile item down here. Or maybe it's just gonna be like 5 rupees or a single arrow. Who knows? So I probably should put in the half magic before I forget. So yeah, now we can venture in the east portion of that mountain, but in order to do so we have to drop all the way down here, because if we go to the east portion of where we were, we're just gonna be confronted with the post that you need the magic hammer to pound into submission, and right now we don't have that. Also, the Tektite are assholes. Even like the hookshot doesn't do anything with them. What a tragedy. So yeah, our next destination is this cave because that's where you'll find a lot of goodies. It's like, I'm pretty sure there's like 7 chests here, so if you can go there, it's pretty much in your best interest to go there as soon as you either have the hammer and the mirror or the hookshot. Oh, magic powder! Alright. Now, if only we get the hammer, we will be able to get half magic immediately. But yeah, look at that. I mean, in the regular game, I'm pretty sure that this is only like rupees or something, but because it's randomizer, you can have everything now. Like the moon pearl! Okay, not a great cave, but hey, it had the moon pearl, so in the end the journey was still entirely worth it. And yeah, once that we're done with our business, we can go here. If you go to the left, you'll find a shop, but you don't really need to go there or anything. So there's still one final item that we can get, but we are gonna have to take this door in order to go back to the top of the mountain by taking the stairs that are all the way up here. But no, we still have to say hello to Agahnim. Unless we get Titan's Myth and the hammer, we're not gonna be able to go in the dark world at all, because you usually need either Titan's Myth or the hammer in order to get anywhere. But yeah, the last item that we want is over here. Right, we're just going to stroll by very slowly. And no, I cannot do the hookshot cave because I need Titan's Myth. Yeah, I always forget about the floating island. Another heart piece. Yippee-doo. Oh, I am so distraught. Okay, so what can we do now? I mean, one thing that we could do for sure, we probably could have a go at dungeon, well, not dungeon, but placement number 5 and everything. Because, yeah, we're gonna pay a visit, like, to the Eastern Palace. We do not have anything, but we can end up, like, beating most of the dungeon. We're only not gonna be able to beat the boss at all, and we're gonna have to do it at some point. But at the very least, we can go and meet Sarsaparilla in order to get the 3 items behind his back. Also, don't forget to come back to him if you ever get your hands on the green pendant, which is the one that you generally get, like, in the Eastern Palace. But yeah, right now it's not here. It's probably gonna be in the Dark World. Oh, red boomerang already. And the bow! Yes! We can do this dungeon immediately! Perfect! Alright. Also, you can shout whatever you want. It's a free republic. But yes, the Sarsaparilla cave is always worth it. Yeah, apart from the bow, you do not need anything else in order to do this dungeon. And the fun thing is that, because of the randomizer, this is dungeon number 6. And that's one of the 2 dungeons that you need in order to be able to get, like, the big goodies that you get in the Fairy Pyramid. And it's a good thing that it's, like, one of the big mandatory dungeons, because it's, like, the easiest dungeon in the game. Also, there's a bunch of extra treasures, like this one over here, but now it's just a compass, which is kind of boring. Boo. Oh no! The worst timing ever for the big ball! Yeah, I'm sorry, Hunkle, but you're full of shit. So far, this is one of the better seeds that I've had. Pretty much everything is just falling in my lap. Compared to some other seeds where I just was completely lost in the desert and had absolutely no clue as to what to do. Okay, excellent. We can get the big treasure pretty much immediately. Yeah, also, skeletons are always annoying. That said, I'm kind of hoping, like, there's gonna be, like, a version of the randomizer or something that will replace this music. That's, like, one of the very few things that I dislike about it. Oh. Also, I don't know why you're able to kill skeletons before they even spawn. Also, no, I do not know the mirror glitch, by the way. Oh, a big heart. Lost in the desert. Well, at least I had some idea on what to do. Right, what's in the big chest? I'm putting it all on a key. Or 10 arrows, I guess. we're still gonna go over there because there's still one chest that we have to open, and it's the big key chest. Or at least what is supposed to be the big key chest in the actual game. Yeah, you can fall into grey pots from the room above. That leads to fairy shrines. And yeah, you have to pay a visit to this one room because there's a key under that pot. The only thing that I kind of don't like about this run so far is that I don't have the boots, and it's just like boots are like the best way in the world to navigate. Yeah, it's possible to brute force your way through that. I don't really have the know-how exactly on what to do. I think you need to be hit by one of the tentacle thingies, and then you'll be able to hit the button in your invulnerability frames in order to save some time. No, the Great Fairy doesn't give you anything special. It's just like, she's always, in her hideout, she's just gonna give you like 2 chests. Whatever, I've gotten what I wanted from you. You can also go on the door on the right if you want rupees, but yeah, right now I think our rupee situation is alright. And yeah, the arrows just end up skipping a whole lot of the work here. Alright, cannonball room, you have to hit this button here. No, for the first dungeon in the game, I kinda like it. It's just like, it's a dungeon that has a little of everything for everyone. Oh, thank you, Foozle Cow, for the follow. And yeah, it's possible to kill those 2 guys all at once, but it definitely requires some good precision. And now for the Harmos Knight fight. It's a pretty easy one, you just have to spam arrows and they're all done. They're not even gonna have a chance. Well, with that said, they're gonna have a chance if I can't even do my shots properly. Also, try not to evenly damage them or whatever. Oh, what was that jump? Yeah, once that you get the Harmos and this... Whoa, the shovel! Excellent! Alright, that was a pretty good dungeon. Especially for a mandatory one. Oh, and the door just randomly opened up for some reason. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go back to the village in order to go and dig up what's under the haunted trove or whatever. The Haunted Grove. Let's see what the boy has in store. Oh hey, also we just got the random orange soldiers. A good old glitch of the Japanese version. Yeah, they're supposed to be green, but somehow they've forgotten what color is all about. So, yeah. Oh, My pants are vibrating because I left my phone in there. But yeah, you have to switch between the shovel and the flute by pressing Y. Alright. Boy has heart again. Okay, so now what can I do with the goodies that I have? I mean, probably could have a quick look at the desert to see what the old man has in its cave, but apart from that, I cannot do anything here, because I need either the Book of Mudora or Titan's Myth in order to be able to do the dungeon that is ahead. I have the mirror, which will help me solve the portal problem that we're gonna have here, but that's not enough. So let's have a quick look here, and afterwards I think we're gonna have to go and fight Agahnim. Hi, I'm Sarsaparillo's brother, hello. Okay, and pilfering through his belongings was entirely worthless. No, Sarsaparillo gives you something whenever you get the green pendant. That's how it works. So alright, I think we've done about everything that we can do right now, and without a hammer or anything, we have to go fight not Sarsaparilla, but Agahnim. Oh yeah, also. Don't read me, go beat Ganon! Yep, using bow to save time. Oh my god, they can survive an arrow. I thought that arrows was gonna be like much more wordful than wordful. What kind of freaking word is wordful? Nah, old man can give you something good sometime. You gotta trust him. But yeah, in order to open this portal, you either need a Master Sword or a level 3 or level 4 sword. And the other thing that you're gonna need is also, well, the magic cape, because you can just go and glitch through the door then. Yeah, these guys are a jerk, but yeah, spinning attacks are the way to go. So yeah, Aghahnim's Tower is a really boring dungeon, because this is a dungeon that always plays the same. Just like, there's absolutely no variance or whatever. Just like, there's only 2 chests in it, and they're always gonna give you keys. Because that's where the keys are hard-coded to be no matter what. And also, it's been so many times that I've done this dungeon. Oh. Thank you for the donation, Agahnim. But yeah, the key, you get the key here. That's the only chest that you find in this one room. Once that you found it, now it's time to hightail it to the end, and I always get lost in this maze. So that guy is just swording me through the wall, just like, what is this? Is this Dark Souls? And yeah, these 2 guys, you can safely avoid them. They've got nothing worthwhile for you. Oh yeah, I probably should just use the hookshot then. Hookshot is also good in order to deal with like the... wait, my hookshot did nothing! Oh, excellent! Stun enemies give arrows in this scene. So yeah, this soldier here is your only worthwhile target because he gives you the key. And with that said, we've gotten all of the chests that this entire level has. So now it's just time to just do the dungeon. Oh. Also, I just like how come the game consider the spears that these guy throws as like actual enemies. Alright, give me more arrows. Yeah, normally stun enemies are hard-coded in the game, usually just in order to give you rupees. And I mean by that 1 rupee, but in the randomizer they can just end up dropping whatever, because it's a swell game. Also, holy shit, I'm taking an ass kicking. Yeah, and nothing in this room is worth your problem, or your trouble. Yeah, the lances are haunted. Also, yeah, why am I even bothering? We're in a race again. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason, it seemed like my hookshot blade or whatever did not go to the place where it was supposed to go. Yeah, so far it's a really good run. Also, yeah, somehow the Princess Zelda has been kidnapped, and there's been some seeds where it was possible for the player to immediately go up Aghanim's Tower because they either found the Master Sword in Hyrule Castle or the Magic Cape, so they could have a fight against Agahnim with Zelda following them in tow while Zelda is being teleported away to the Dark World. Ah, come on, Prince Daniel, don't be mean. Also, thanks you for the bits. And yeah, this fight is pretty much the same no matter what equipment you have. Also, by the way, you can reflect these things just fine with a level 1 sword. It's just like, it's completely unnecessary. Also, I hate how come Agahnim is just impervious to everything. Just like the only thing that mattered to him are his big balls of energy. Yeah, also the net, but Oh yeah, that's right, I have the net right now. I'm so used to never having the net. It's just like, right now I don't even have a bottle, so I kind of forgot that I even have that. Yeah, also fun fact, if you get teleported here and you don't have the Moon Pearl, you don't even get your health and your magic back, because the game is that mean. Oh. And the other big item that we get is completely pointless. So yeah, without the hammer or anything, right now our options in the Dark World are pretty limited. And we don't have Titan's Myth neither, so we can't even use any of the warp points. So if we ever want to warp anywhere, we're gonna have to use pretty much the portal of Hyrule's castle. So right now there's two things that we can do with the loadout that we have. We can go visit the Catfish, which is where the Zora Fountain usually is. And the other thing that we can go is, well, go and do the Blind Town. We can just go and do Blind's Dungeon right now if we want to. The only thing is that we're not gonna be able to get the big dungeon, or not the big dungeon, but the big treasure in this dungeon. But hey, who knows? With our luck, maybe it's just gonna be the compass or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, the cave that is in near Swamp Palace that gives you a ton of items is locked behind a wall that requires you to have... either, I think, the hammer, or I think maybe the flippers. It could be possible maybe to bypass that with the flippers. Alright, Catfish, what do you got? Yay, more bombs! Alright, so that was a grand old waste of time. Also, did they translate this sign or not? Yeah. Do not throw things in the water or in the circle of stones. Yeah, also the house here is just a casual store, just in case you were wondering. If you want to, I think you can buy yourself a red shield in there, or regular shield, I don't remember. Maybe the red shield was more in another store, but I think you have regular shields here. Yeah, regular shield. Or red potion, or if you're in a pinch. Yep, you can hookshot across the river, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Because otherwise, we're not getting anything done in this world. Yep, it gives us access to the Blind House. Well, not the Blind House, but the Blind Town as well, then the Blind Dungeon. Because there is absolutely no item in it that are necessary for this to be... Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't even do anything in the graveyard because I don't have the boots. Or Titan's Myth. Yeah, the Red Shield store is down here. For a whole 500 rupees. Yep, that's a sacrifice you have to go through if you just go and decide, well, you know, to have your shield eaten by like also... I could also go and check out the Magic Cave, but right now, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be worth anything. So yeah, there's 3 buildings to check out in this whole town, and generally my first stop over here is the good old treasure house. So, in order to remove any luck factor, the big treasure is always gonna be in your first playthrough, and I think the big treasure here was just a red rupee, so yep. That house kinda was a bust. So yeah, here's dungeon number 4. Oh, alright, and it's crystal number 1, so we have to do blind. Yeah, we're gonna open this right now, but let's go and get all of the goodies first. I mean, who knows, maybe we're gonna find the hammer there. Yes! Yes! Excellent. And here's the other house that you want to check out. Generally, these 2 chests have 300 rupees in the main game. And I think, even though this one was a complete bust, I say the other chest was entirely worth it. So, alright, we've got everything that we need in order to fully finish the blind dungeon. So, alright. Let's just go and do this immediately. This is a fun dungeon because you do not need anything in order to do this dungeon. You just need the ability to not die, and that's about it. Let's not push our luck. I'm sorry, but there are some things that cannot come even when you ask for them. That said, I don't have a mirror shield, so I cannot block these guys' collections. And yeah, these things turn you into a bunny, just in case you couldn't tell. Also, alright, so I'm gonna go and guess all of the other chests in the dungeons are gonna be a complete bust. But yeah, why this is the blind dungeon? Because, oh boy, you don't see anything pretty much all of the time that you roam around here, and yeah, you got turned into a bunny. It's like bunny form is the most useless thing for you. It's so dangerously useless, like you can't even lift rocks, or chests, or bushes, or anything. It's just like, no, Bunny Link is just void of any possible way to interact with the world. So yeah, is there anything else in this big old grand place of absolutely nothing? Yeah, Cane of Birno will make short work of that boss for sure. But that said, I like to do this boss legitimately, because the blind fight is probably my most favorite fight in the game. And yeah, you have to go all the way at the back of this room in order to get the key. It's always there. Yeah, it's Psychedelic Hammer! Hey, say hello to the audience! Yeah, whenever there's one of a thing, there can be two. That's the saying, the universal saying. Also, oh, oops. Also, I use a bomb by accident. Okay, so, yeah, there's still two chests left in the dungeon. One of them is in this other room that is all the way over there. I don't even remember what this telepath stone says, because it's just like, it's generally so pointless. But yeah, that's one of those rooms where I wish that I had the boots. So, even with the blue mail, they still deal a full heart of damage. God, the Dark World rats are a complete nuisance. Okay, the maps. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of the other chests that we have are gonna be complete duds. But we're gonna have to investigate nonetheless. The Sarsaparilla Square. That's supposed to be like the Hollywood squares of whatever the thing. And yeah, if you want to progress with the dungeon, you have to leave the switch blue, because otherwise you're not gonna be able to even get to the next room. Just like, hey, here's every reason in the world why the switch should be of that color. Wait, the green bug thing is called Buzz. I'm Buzz Lightyear! Also, I don't even have to kill the enemies, but yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, it's time to go fetch Blind. But before we go and fetch her, we're also gonna have to... Oh, yay, bombs! Alright, so I'm gonna call it the big chest is probably just gonna be the compass, or something just equally as worthless. Yep, called it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if going there is faster or not, but hey, it's time to count down all of the seconds or whatever. Here we go, alright. Broken pencils are pointless. Yeah, with the King of Burno, we're gonna do short work of this boss. Yep, there we go, so easy. With that said, having half magic made this entire fight really trivial. Alright, so we have 3 dungeons done. Also, I probably should pay attention as to where the green pendant is. With my luck, I'm kinda just gonna think that the green pendant is gonna be at like Turtle Rock or something. Oh no, it's Dungeon 3. Okay, so what is Dungeon 5? Oh, okay, the woods. So, oh, okay. And Misery Myers, well. Alright, so we're done with the town for now. There's some other things that we could do, but we need Titan's Myth to do pretty much all of them. Oh, but with that said, I can get half magic now. So before I leave, I probably should go and do that. Yeah, I cannot get to these posts over there, but I sure can get to the other ones. Right, so what do we get out of half magic in this playthrough? Yeah, alright, we're rich! We're cursed with wealth! I am not worthy to take the money, why? Yep, the curse of money. It's raining money! Oh yeah, without Titan's Myth, we cannot save the blacksmith or do pretty much anything else, so let's just go and do the shovel digging game. Nah, that's okay, I still have money I still have places to spend money at, and our solution is right here. And yeah, like the chess game, you're always assured to win the thing here. It's just like, I don't remember how many digs you need. I think it's at the 15th swing or so. You'll tell because then the item is just gonna fly out like that. There we go. Our big price was $20. Alright, and now I'm making away with your shovel, even though I already have a shovel. Yeah, 15 swings. So yeah, now that we're in the area, we can also do a whole lot of other things. First, we can go all the way up here, because whenever you talk to the guy that gives you the shovel, he will give you some item. Also, you cannot turn him into stone. Oh, alright. Wood boy is rich. And there's a random cave that we can go in order to get a random goodie here, so let's see what we get. Hopefully we're gonna have a bottle or something. Oh, more cash! And this one, however, I have nothing to spend it on. Hell yeah! Just like I'm so rich that even though that transdimensional travel has tried to cut my money-earning efforts into half, well, it still did not succeed. A link to the cash, oh my god. Also, how you doing, Mediput? So, alright. Oh yeah, we don't have the flipper, so we cannot do swamp pal. Oh, yeah. Don't get eaten by like. These things eat your shield, and sometime you may not get them back. But yeah, this cave is our next destination, because there are pretty worthwhile items here, at least most of the time. Yay, big 20! Yeah, we can get potions when we get bottles. I'll be able to stock in all of the blue potions in the world. Oh, Titansmith! And the red mail! And a bottle! Holy shit, that was the best cave. I like every part of it. So, depending on what is required in order to open up Misery Mire, I could go and do it. I could also do... Yeah, I think No, I cannot do Turtle Rock because I need the Fire Rod for that. So, what can I do now? That's actually pretty good. Oh, alright. No, don't eat my bombs! Come on. Alright, so anyway, it's time to see what the bug-catching boy has in store for us. But yeah, with Titansmith, we do have a couple of new avenues, so... We have some going all over the place, alright? What do you have, sick kid? I will make your family proud with those 10 fucking arrows. God damn it. Yeah, we can free the blacksmith, we can do the chest, we can also, yeah, do the hammer thing in the dark world. Yeah, so many things. No, Uncle was not right. This seed is great so far. I'm liking every bit of it. No, the only thing that Uncle said to us was this seed is the worst. And so far I disagree. Oh yeah, we can do Desert Palace too, and... but Desert Palace, however, is not mandatory, however, so I don't know, I'm kinda iffy about doing it, especially if I don't have the boots. Oh, I don't have also the lamp, so I can't really do it neither. I could do the Palace of Darkness, but it will be risky because then we're gonna... Okay, so can I do this glitch? Oh, that's right, I can do the glitch, I don't have the boots. Oops. Yeah, it's possible to dash with an item and use it continuously if you hit both the dash and the item button at the same time, but yeah, trying to do that without the boots is kind of a waste of time. Yay, big 20! Alright, it's time to see what we get out of tempering our sword. Yeah, Shovel Dash is like completely worthless, because, hey, there's nothing to dig up in the entire game. It's not like Link's Awakening. Alright, so I paid, I think, 10 rupees in order to get 50 rupees. Alright, time to see the chest then. Yeah. I didn't kill Zelda! Nah, the world is not ruined. It just smells funny. Yeah, if I remember properly, you cannot dash and you cannot jump off ledges with the chest. At least I don't think so. Hopefully somebody in the chat will correct me on that. Oh yeah, we can also go in the Dark World in order... Not the Dark World, but the Dark Wood... No, Dark Mountain, that's right, jeez. Get your name right. Alright. The desert guy just decided to enlist a bunch of crows in order to stop us. I mean, so far... Oh, another big 20! Hell yeah! he gets upset if you pick up his signpost. I mean, you're kind of stealing his alibi away. Okay, so I already went into Hype Cave, so what should I do now? Oh, I should thank Cat Sid for the follow. Yeah, I think that might be the next step, but before I go there, I kinda want to go to the graveyard. Because there's gonna be an item that you get from teleporting in the light dark world and everything. And there's also gonna be the magic cape spot that needs to be investigated. Oh, that's right, I can't because I need the boots. God damn it. Oh well. I can still have a go and hope that somehow I'm gonna find, like, the boots into that one cave. No! Freaking hookshot invincibility. So yeah, we're gonna check out this cave over here, and if we get nothing, then I guess it's time to go to the Dark World Mountain. We've got everything that we want, and even more. Oh, hey, it's exactly the same as the regular game. Yeah, one of the few times where everything is just the same. Yeah, that's right. Why am I even going back here? There's no reason for me to be here. I need to take my magic whistle all the way to the mountainside. Oh yeah, there's also two things that I could go and check out. So I might as well take the long path up the mountain, because I can also check out the Cave of Burno spot. Well, I wouldn't get too excited, because so far that's like the only item in the actual game that I've been in, like, in that actual spot, or maybe 2 or 3. I know, like, one of the dark, not the dark key, but the big keys ended up being exactly where it was supposed to be. So, alright, we're gonna go and check out the spot where you generally find the Cave of Burno. I have enough magic in order to do the journey, but unfortunately that probably means I'm also gonna have to save and reload the game. With that said, I have a fairy, but I don't know. I just feel like using a fairy for this, of all things, is completely worthless. Oh, or maybe I have enough magic to... Oh, bottle number 2 with yet another fairy. Alright, anyway, I don't think we need magic until a while, so we should be okay. Oh hey, one of the only enemies in this entire place. All because of the roll of a dice. Oh yeah, while we're at it, yeah, that's right. While I'm at it, I might as well do the other thing that I could do, and it is to check out what I need in order to open up Turtle Rock. I mean, we're not gonna be able to open it because I don't have magic anyway, and unfortunately there's no enemies that can be killed at all in this frickin' mountainside because these guys are just invincible. And I hate them with a passion because of that. Right, what do we need? Oh, we actually need bombos in order to open this. Ah, too bad. I could have saved some time, I guess, but alright. First of all, let's go and pull the leg of the turtle to see what we get. Oh. Alright, we might as well open it then. I mean, I cannot do this dungeon right now because I need the fire rod in order to even do anything, but hey, at least we're gonna get that out of the way right now. So that means I'm also gonna need another magic in order to enter into Misery Mire, should I choose to do it. Yeah, I think generally if you pull the turtle leg, I think you get blue rupees, but hey, in the randomizer, you get whatever. Ah, I can't pull it a second time, unfortunately. Why you gonna pull my leg like this? Alright, and now we're going where things happen, where all the chests in the world are. Right, worthless. Also worthless. The son of Mech Worthlesson. Ow. And I miss. Wow, that cave was pretty bad. I mean, I've rarely ever seen this cave be that worthless. Also, yeah, gotta navigate this invisible pathway. It's like you have to veer a little bit on the right in order to do the leap properly. Yeah, pretty sure if you go up there, that's a fairy shrine. Either a fairy shrine or a place... Oh yeah, it's a big fairy. Why not? I mean, it's not economical for time, but eh. Yeah, I suppose at this point now we're gonna have Great Loot Dungeon. Also up here is a cave where you find a bunch of fairies that you can loot. Alright, so what's on the floating island? I didn't even have a look at it earlier. Oh, Big 20! Alright, we might as well drop all the way down in order to get everything. Or at least everything that can be obtained. Oh, I probably should get rid of one of my fairies, and I'm gonna buy this instead. This is the cave that we actually want. The big cave of bewilderment. So yeah, what is this glitch with the mirror anyway? Oh, okay. I see what it is now. So yeah, if you push a block and you try using the mirror in a cave where you cannot use the mirror, the block somehow disappears. Right, big 20. Oh my god, wow! That is the king of all worthlessness. Alright, so I guess that means one of two things. Or, before I do so, there's another thing that we can go and check out, and it is Misery Mire. Let's see if there's anything of value here. I mean, it's also not impossible that the boots could be in the desert temple. It will be really shitty, because that's where you need them to begin with, but yeah, everything is possible. Also, don't underestimate these birds, they're very dangerous. But yeah, this little mouth over here looks scary, but that's where you want to go if you want good stuff. Okay, almost the chest where the heart piece is supposed to be. Oh my god. The caves are just dwindling down really fast right now. So it looks like we might have to do some dungeons the really horrible and shitty way. Okay, and you need ether in order to enter this dungeon, as it should be in the regular game. Okay, and like always, yeah, in this cave you always get a heart piece generally, and here we go, we actually get some. Alright, so since we're in the area, we might as well just have a quick look at the desert temple, in the likelihood that one of the items that we need in order to win isn't there. It will suck, but hey, I wouldn't put it past the game. Also, it's completely worthless to go up here unless you have the big key, because you cannot open the door. And I can't open the door anyway because I don't have the lamp. Okay, and now we have actual range with our weapon. And yeah, also this dungeon sucks because most of the treasure require items for you to get them, and finally... Ah, okay. At least we don't need the boots. That's a relief. Oh yeah, that's where the big key is, so I probably should go to where the key is. So I'm not even sure why I'm bothering to do that, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, the spin attack with the Master Sword kills them. But normally if you use like a non-Master Sword to kill these guys, then it takes something like 5 hits or so. These guys are very resilient, but when you get the Master Sword, they become complete chumps. Oh, the flippers! Alright, so we can do Dungeon 2 in the Dark World now. That said, we're probably not gonna be able to do anything else in this dungeon. Not that we need to, but hey. We need to have a look into the big chest first. Yep. Isn't it ironic to learn how to swim in a desert? Where is Link gonna swim now? In sand? And Zora's Ledge, yeah, it was a big heart. We don't have to go back there. I'm sorry, but Link doesn't have the time for love. Yeah, there's also the ledge outside. We'll have to check out the map. Okay, so now... Okay, oh yeah, that's right. The compass is in the room, so I don't know. Maybe I'd still have to kill the boss, but I can't do it because I don't have the fire rod or the lamp. Alright, I'm gonna laugh if somehow the lamp is there. Nope. Just like in the regular game, a heart piece. Alright, so might as well do the Swamp Palace now, because we've got the tools that we need, and we can find a bunch of goodies there. Yeah, I mean, the green rupee still hasn't turned up into the seed yet, so yeah, it could indeed drop a rupee. Nah, I don't know. I think we're starting to run out of big 20s in the game now. The most stable randomizer. It's mayhem that's very controlled. Oh yeah, also I guess we could do the heist cave too. I don't have the fire rod, but I have bombos. So I could kill the heist things. But that said, I might want to get myself like a green potion just to make sure. I mean, I'm probably not gonna run out of magic, but it doesn't hurt. More so considering that there's lots of anti-fairies in this dungeon. I've gotten a bunch of tree bombs yet, so... It's like they happen pretty much all at once. They poured out of the gate like a bunch of spiders in your cereals. Alright, now your ideal swimming spot. Oh yeah, also something fun that I learned whenever I last did this dungeon on my last seed. You cannot hurt the little things that the boss will send out after you if you do not have at least a level 2 sword. So yeah, that boss really becomes fun to fight if you don't have a master sword yet. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's what God damn it. That's a word salad, alright. But yeah, that's usually where you find the map in this dungeon, so... Yeah, what the hell? The seed is starting to be too normal now. Also, it is possible for you to hinder yourself severely if you drain the water or flood the water before you get the keys, but if you leave the switch, not the switch, but the palace, then the switches will reset. Yeah, you can use the hammer, however, but the thing is, yeah, it sucks to have to juggle between your hammer and the hook shot all of the time. It's just like, it was a pain in the ass. It was like the most unfun fight with this boss that I've ever got. Okay, and you don't have to get there. I think you only get... Yeah. What the hell? You get like 5 rupees and a bomb that you had to use in order to open the door to begin with. So yeah, if we wanted to, we could skip most of the dungeon right away, but it kind of will be bad practice because you kind of have to check out what's on the other part of the dungeon. Yeah, just like, it's better whenever I just kill a regular enemy and I get all of the stuff that I want anyway. Oh, big key, alright. Oh. That said, I have the hook shot, so I might as well get this key out of the way right now. I'm not gonna use it to sequence break or anything, because there's still one more key that I have to get before I do anything. So yeah, don't forget to get this key if you intend to do the dungeon in its entirety, which is probably a good idea because there's still like 2 chests back there. And I haven't really gotten anything worthwhile yet, so it's worth checking out everything. Yep, don't forget this key, because if you flood the castle, then you're gonna have to leave the dungeon and come back in order to reset everything. Alright. Taking a skip to save time. What you wouldn't be able to do in the regular dungeon. And yeah, before you leave this room, don't forget to put the switch back on red, because if you don't do that, then you're going to make the getting to the big key chest impossible, which is such a good idea, because there's like only 2 sets of block in the dungeon, but they've been put in such a way that it's gonna be a huge impediment to your progress. Also, I'm pretty sure this chest, not this chest, but this thing, yeah, it's just a regular heart. Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, you can stun these things with the hook shot. Hold on a bit. Was there anything back there? Nope, nothing. So, yeah, considering that we have the hook shot, at least we only have to go to the top floor only once, because we can get both of the chests in only one go. That said, doing this part without taking a hit is really, really hard. Yeah, I think in the regular games it's like 20 rupees, but hey, plus 5 arrows. And yeah, that's why you need the blocks to be whole range, because otherwise, yeah, you just kind of screwed yourself out of your big key, which is now 10 arrows. Yep, you extend your arrows and then you get them all back in only one swing. Oh my god, the thing somehow spawned above my head. Yet, also to this day, I still do not even know what the water strider things are. It's just like, that's something that just doesn't make any sense to me. I just call them the boat motors. Oh yeah, also I kind of forgot, was there even anything in that door up here? I know you don't have to go there to do the dungeon, but I don't know, usually I end up missing one chest when I do this dungeon, so I better get a refresher course. Okay. Nah, I guess not. Because if we continue on our merry way, then it's just going to make it that we get into a room where it's flooded and we're not gonna be able to explore any further. And by the way, if you have the Cane of Samaria, do not use it in order to open this door, because the moment that the block is gonna leave the screen, it will unspawn and the door is gonna close in your face, therefore making you lose a lot of time. There's still 2 more chests that we have to stay on the lookout for, which are down here, so don't forget them, because they could be useful. Well, not these ones, but hey, sometimes they can be useful. Yeah, usually everything that you find out doing randomizer runs is always something found out the hard way. Also, don't bother going in the door here, there's only pots as far as I know. I mean, we can have a look at the room from there. Okay, no chest over there, only a bunch of slimes in our back. Yeah, now, if you're not feeling at ease with the monsters, it's possible to kill them all with like bombos or something, but if you're going for time... Oh, I missed a chest? Wait, in the waterfall room? Wait, there's a chest here? Oh well, I'm gonna hope that it wasn't important, or if it is, then holy shit, I'm gonna suffer. Also, I hate fighting this boss with just a level 2 sword. Because, hey, all of these things end up taking 2 hits. You use the hammer, it will only take 1, but hey, switching between your hookshot and the hammer takes so long that at this point it's almost better just to brave it. Oh my god, okay, that is the rudest chest ever then. Yeah, I don't know. If I get nothing worthwhile from the boss, I might actually consider going back. And this boss is pretty easy once that you whittle down all of its residue. Big eyeball octopus has got more bark than bite. Yay, big 20! Now, the boss just took a while to wake up because it was in the process of doing its attack where it sends all of its little bit of flesh flying at you in big fast circles. But since there were none left, then that made it so that the attack took forever to recover from, and I'm pretty sure that I wasn't allowed to hurt the boss during that time. Alright, either way, let's do a quick comeback into the dungeon in order to investigate that waterfall room again. Because I don't know, having just the big 20 out of this makes me a little bit paranoid. I kind of wish to make sure that... Oh wait, the water is still fully filled up, so how do you reset everything then? At the very least, I don't think it's gonna take too long to get in the waterfall room, so... Hey, we've already got that going for us. Yeah, somehow it's gonna be only 1 rupee, even though that's like one of the most obscure chests in the whole game. Okay, so the water is still drained, so I'm not entirely sure. Do you have to save and quit the game then in order for the water to reset? Okay, go outside and go 1 screen. Okay, alright, so what's our chest? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, big 20, yay! It almost was 1 rupee, but I mean, it was 1 rupee in complete worthlessness. So, alright. Now, I think of 2 things that can be done with the current loadout that we have. First, I probably should go and get all of the items that I can now get with the flippers. Yeah, at the very least, I know where it is in case that I get stomped on a future run or something. First of all, we're gonna check out what's on top of the island here. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be like the same old item again. 100 rupees. So yeah, we're gonna go pay a visit to good old guy under the bridge in order to see what his bottle will have turned into. That randomizer never ends. You're not done with the randomizer. The randomizer is done with you. It will be fun, however, if it was like another bottle, because then I will be able to fill it with like a heart piece. Okay, so... Oh yeah, that's right, the other thing is a fairy. I'm gonna take all of my precautions for the next dungeon, and I'm just gonna replace my other potion with like a blue potion. So, alright. Alright, fairy, I do not need you, I need a blue potion instead. Yeah, the toughest bush in the world. So yeah, right now we're gonna go and tackle the Heist Palace, because we do have like the Titan myth that is required for access in the dungeon, and we have bombos. It's gonna be overkill, but it's gonna kill the frozen enemies, and it will also thaw out the boss. And even then, as a kid, I thought that was the only way you could kill those enemies. It never even occurred to me to use the fire rod against them. But yeah, it was the toughest bush in the world. I will hit it with my sword that it will not cut apart. So yeah, this dungeon has given me a lot of trouble, and I'm hoping that this video will help people that have also had some issues with this dungeon in the past. Alright. It's a complete waste of time, but hey, I might as well use my magic. Yep, that is totally not a time-efficient way to deal with these enemies at all. If you want to deal with them quickly, then your best bet is probably more like Quake if you have it. If anything, I probably should only use bombos if I have to use it. Ah, oh my god. Just wanted to make sure that there was nothing here. You can never be too sure in this one dungeon. Okay, hookshot also kills the penguins in one hit. Interesting. Wait. Oh my god! What the fuck have I done? Just like somehow I have found the perfect bombable blast. Oh, yeah. Knock him down and then bomb them dead. All of the translations here are full of good advice that are good for every playthrough. So yeah, gotta be careful because yeah, this one sparky thing will have a key for you, so don't forget to kill it. Also, this one switch is completely pointless because it's already in the good position, so if you hit it, then you're just wasting your time. Speaking of wasting your time... Alright, so it's... Yeah, holy shit. Aha. Okay, so I guess our hookshot is really almighty. And yeah, by the way, don't go in the room on the north because it's a complete death... Well, not a death trap, but it's a waste of time trap. Which is about as worse. I hate this staircase. Just like, that's one of the rooms where I'm usually happy to have the boots, because otherwise it's a complete pain. So alright, here's the other thing that stumped me into that other run that I did, because the big key ended up being in this room at some point. I never knew that killing the... Oh, and it's the lantern too, alright! Yep. So yeah, we had a plot important item or very important item of the game locked behind a very obscure puzzle. Yep. And now for the big key, which will get you the great compass of victory. But yeah, I think we're still gonna have to go around the dungeon because we still need keys in order to finish the dungeon. And yeah, you have to go in the pots on the upper left corner in order to get the key. It's a key that's very easy to miss. Ah, oh my god. Having no boots in this dungeon sucks, let me tell you. Yeah, also that's a chest that I also happened to miss in my last playthrough. Although in this one it just had what it generally has all of the time. 5 arrows and a bunny. That's the name of my fanfiction. Ah my god. Also that bouncy pad is like your worst nightmares come alive. Also these things always end up being in my way, so if you want an easy way out, I guess kill them all. Okay, and they don't split whenever you do that. Perfect. So I guess that means you could also use a fire rod if you've got that at this point of the game. Yep, 5 arrows and a bunny coming to it. No, I'm sorry, but that's not the highest chest dungeon or whatever. Also, there's a chest here. I'll grab it on my way back because I have to climb back anyway. Unless I find a bug-catching net here, which is what will make me warp out of this dungeon and forget about the rest of the dungeon. Hey, that was a race that totally went well! Also, you do not have to kill the skeletons, but I'm gonna kill them because they're a bot. So here's another chest that's kind of easy to miss, more so considering that this is like the map in the actual game, and now the map is a big 20! No, I did not say that! Okay, so it turns out that the map was just one floor above. Alright, and now what's in the chest? Okay, pretty worthless, but hey, that was where the heist rod was in that one fabled run that absolutely did not go wrong. No, it didn't. I did not lose because, you know, I skipped on a very important item. Freaking heist! Okay. Okay, I guess I somehow stabilized myself. Also, yeah, another thing that is definitely recommended, do not do this dungeon before getting, like... Yeah, don't do this dungeon before you get the Cane of Samaria, because a lot of the time, if you don't have it, you're not gonna be able to finish the dungeon, because the way to progress forward with the dungeon otherwise will be in the locked door, but we don't have a key. And I'm pretty sure that the key is only gonna be given by the boss whenever we'll kill it. But yeah, at the very least now I know what the dungeon I'm gonna be able to do next. I'm gonna be able after that to do the Palace of Darkness. The palace, but now void of any darkness, because we have a lamp now. Okay, so I did not need any magic refilling at all, because half magic is just that good. Yeah, it's possible to also get 4 times the fourth magic, like a quarter magic, but it's kind of rare. I've only saw that happen once, and it was like the only good thing that happened in one of the runs that I had. Also, if I remember correctly, the puffy eyeballs, well, first they have a lot of health, but they also do a lot of damage, so if you are to get hit by this boss, I think it's better to get hit by the icicle, because I think these, however, only do like 1 heart of damage, but don't quote me on that, because I kinda don't remember. Yeah, this boss takes a lot of hits. If you have a sword that is, well, you know, not the Piddly Master sword. Oh yeah, the eyeballs do a lot more damage, so don't get hit by them. Yep, here we go, it's the key. That key leads to that one lock room where you flick the switch open in order to backtrack around the entire dungeon in order to go to the other side, drop the block from the upper floor and then push it on the lower floor on the switch, as was the intended way to solve this puzzle, a way that everybody and their mother loves. So yeah. I don't think you can do a bomb jump, because I'm pretty sure that was like... I thought there were like blocks on all possible parcels of the thing. But yeah, now our next destination is the Palace of Darkness. We're just gonna take a quick warp here, because it's gonna be much faster that way. Now that we have the lamp, we're not gonna have to do any kind of blind puzzle, which is definitely going to be awesome. And yeah, by the way, it's completely pointless to go in the Sarsaparilla cave in the dark world, because there's no chest here. There's only a sad tree, and behind the bomb wall there's only like pots. Oh yeah, that's right, that was the other point in the game where we needed like money for the monkey escort mission. BioShock has nothing to envy on you, Link to the Past. And no, the inventory on stream is done automatically. It's an overlay tool. You can find about it on the randomizer page itself. They included a link to it. After all, this whole thing is kinda like all about streamers, and overall it's usually a lot of speedrunners end up like doing races of this, because it's a pretty speedrunnable game in this environment. It's all about the knowledge of the game mechanics and well, there's luck involved, but it also requires a lot of knowledge of the game mechanics, as well as dungeon knowledge. Like, usually there's always like one way in order to do the dungeon that is going to benefit you the best. So that's usually how it goes. Whenever you start this dungeon, I usually just do it this way. I take care of the 2 side doors here. Usually in the basement, in that room with the 2 faces, I usually always find like a good old casual key, but sometimes you can get better things here. With that said, this dungeon has a lot of keys because it's kind of a key-ridden dungeon. Also, I probably should read what's here. That's Princess Zelda just telling you that she's stuck on Turtle Rock and that you should hurry up. I'm going as fast as I can because so far this seed has not given me any boots. And yeah, if you have the mirror shield, you can block these guys, but hey, right now we kinda don't have that. Yeah, I always thought, however, that for the first Dark World dungeon, this one is particularly mean. It's just like, there's lots of ways that this dungeon can use in order to make you think that you fucked up and you kind of render the whole thing unwinnable. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're ever getting the boots. I mean, okay, we don't really need the boots at all because all that's locked behind them is 300 rupees, but yeah, I mean, it's a pretty slow run. Yep, I'm sorry, Red Thing, but I have better cats to whip. Wait. I don't think that's how the saying goes, but I unfortunately can't remember what the sayings actually are. Oh yeah, watch as the boots actually come from Sarsaparilla. Yeah, just like in the regular game. Also, I do not know why I ever go for this chest above here, because about 3/4 of the time it's just gonna be a key, like you're using a key to get another key. Oh, okay, it's a big key, just at the place where it normally is in the dungeon. And here, I've pretty much always seen nothing but a key. No. Oh boy, alright. Wait, no. Alright. Yep, I'm so popular today. First I get calls on my landline and then on my phone. Oh boy. Okay, at least the good news is we can go and get the big chest right now, so alright. Now it's just about being able to outspeed the slow-moving, collapsing floor. So yeah, that room is kind of a pain in the ass, because if you do not have the lamp, then nothing in this room is gonna be lighted up at all. So you're just gonna have to randomly stumble in the dark as there's gonna be these dragons spitting fire in your face. And to make matters worse, there are 2 chests here. Oh yeah, the big rupee!
Another visitor. Stay a while.
Thank you for the photos. Oh, and a map. Alright, so I guess the big treasure is gonna be somewhere else. But hey, there's still plenty of other places where goodies could be in this dungeon. There's a bunch of extra chests. Yeah, I mean, for people who know glitches about this game, then yeah, a lot of things are definitely possible. Also, I'm pretty sure that's what's in this chest generally. Oh, alright, guess what we have here? More rupees! Yep, it's another host. I see it myself into my little tracker. Well, not my tracker, but my chat. Oh, yay! Use a key in order to get a key, my favorite strat. Alright, anyway, hold on a bit. I guess I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff to trim off this video whenever it'll be put up. Yep, I'm sorry, but sometimes you get so many phone calls that you gotta answer to one of them. Also, that's right. We have the Cane of Burno, so we can just do this. And yeah, of course you need the bow in order to do this dungeon, because yeah, first of all, you need them to kill the red mimics, and finally you need it also for this good old-fashioned Cyclops. Yeah, the Burning Hunter, that was the guy of the name of the guy who answered his phone during a Mega Man Let's Play. Also, I just love how come the hammer has such a big blast radius. It's just like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like... oh my god, how did I... turtle! No, turtle! You big turtle guy. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, I never wanted to play whack-a-mole today. Yep, Bow Spider guy, aka I spent 4 parts on a boss and then used the cheat in the game in order to win and pretend that it was a legit victory. The good old times. Back when back when Red Super Ray did videos of people and then they weren't being harassed and being told that their videos sucked and they should go kill themselves. Which is why these videos no longer happen. So I'm pretty sure... Oh yeah, this is definitely a case for the bull here. Okay, or maybe not. Yeah, this is going on permanent save. I will put this video on my bank account. Oh, boots! Celebratory dash in the spikes. Also, somehow that did not hurt us. Yep. Boots! 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 That said, however, we're still not able to really do anything, though, so I'm still kinda confused. So I guess next up is gonna be like the forest dungeon, and we're gonna hope that the treasure there is good. With that said, however, I probably should go check out the magic cape, because now I can get it. Yeah, that's something that Red Super is gonna have to do again soon. More long plays. Yeah, Cornshack made it, like, pretty big. It's just like... Oh, alright, Magic Cape, exactly where it is. Holy shit, that's like the most normal seed that I've seen in a long while. Oh, and I probably should also check out, while I'm in the area, I probably should go and check out the cuttable tree. And while I'm in the area, I'm also gonna have to check out also... Yeah, there's 2 more things that I can go and check out now. The block over there, which is something that you can destroy, because normally there's a heart piece here. Oh, and we get +5 bombs. Oh my god, yeah, that freaking video. Okay, what is there in that? Oh my god, it's the bees! Just as advertised! Because usually when you dash in this tree, you get the killer bee onslaught. Oh, big 20! Alright, Dungeon 3, you better give me something good, because our possibilities are kind of dwindling down a bunch. Without any kind of rods or anything, we're kind of running out of things. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Bird Express, because I think it's still gonna be shorter. It's like, in order to beat this dungeon, you need the fire rod, which you usually find in this dungeon that I'm going into. And since I don't really have anything else right now, that's like the last big hope that I have for anything. I usually like to start up thing by dumping into this hole. Yep. This is absolutely not an unfortunate use of words. Oh, the map. I'm pretty sure that's where you find the map in the actual dungeon. Oh, big key. Alright. Okay, so far this dungeon is off a promising start, but now we can progress unless that we go down. So that means we might have to hunt key in this dungeon, and I hate it, because this place is like a disconnected maze of bullshit. And it's like also one of the only dungeons in the game that have wall masters, and I hate them with a passion. It's just, I don't feel that's an enemy that has much room to do anything in the game. Okay, with that said, we have the big key, so yeah, we could shortcut on things by going immediately to where the big key is. That said, it could just be anything, but hey, we better check out what the anything is. Oh, a heart. You better have a heart. But at least one fun thing with this dungeon is that there's a lot of open doors or whatever that you can totally ignore just because of the way that the dungeon is laid out. It's possible to get around a whole lot of the locks in this place. It went off a fantastic start, but now it's kind of starting to dwindle down because I'm kind of reaching the point where I'm not entirely sure where we're gonna go after we're done with this. Just like, I'm pretty sure I've opened up all of the chests now in this place, or at least all of the chests that I have access to. Whoa, oh no, I somehow ran into the spikes. God damn it. Yeah, I'm just wondering, can I open the dungeon with this? Or do you absolutely need the fire rod? Nah, you need the fire rod. Yep, I guess everything is as it should be, but what the hell can I do now? Now? Yeah, I know what I can do now. That's a really complete crap show, but yeah, we have to go back to the Desert Palace. Because now we can finish it. Yeah, this seed started off well, but it's kind of going off the rails. Oh my god, that thunder strike had the blinding opportunity. But yeah, with a lamp, now we can do this. And yeah, keys over there on that one pot. Yeah, and the keys over there. And now we have another floor tile puzzle and the keys on the upper right. So if you wanted to make this room a little easier, then you might want to use the bow, but hey, it's kind of not necessary. I mean, this guy is still kind of easy to avoid, and now he's just gonna fall asleep as we're gonna make the entire wall shift over. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, with the Master Sword, this is gonna go better, says I after getting hurt by him like a moron. Also, there are ways in order to shorten this fight a little bit, but right now I don't really have an access to most of them. I could avoid some damage with the cape, but it's not as if I'm in a shortage of hearts. Right, you better give me some... Ah, my fucking god. I didn't even know that the fire rod did something to this. Okay, so there's still one item, I think, on top, on the mountain. Not the mountain, but the Eros Tower. Oh, whoops. Why am I going back here? I think there might be, because I think I've gotten all of the important, well, not all the important stuff, but I think I had the map, the compass, and the other things. So I probably have a good reason to go back up there. Failing that, I guess I'm gonna go into Turtle Rock and hope that I don't have to go into that one room where I need the fire rod. I'm calling it right now, somehow the rods are gonna be in Turtle Rock. Just like Turtle Rock has so many chests in it that it's really easy for it to just be like... to have a whole lot of the items that you end up needing in order to win the game. Just like, at one point, I think the flippers were in there, which was like the rudest place to have this item. But yeah, I have all the dungeon items, so that could mean that something crucial could be hidden there. Either that or 10 more or 20 more rupees. Yeah, unfortunately, these rooms are as unexciting as they could be. More so that in this one, you can't even cheese it by hiding, like, in the door frames, because there's no such thing in this room. Right, one last tile for the road, and here we go. Oops. What a percutant something. Oh, it's Eater! Alright. There we go. So now we can go and do Dungeon 6. I mean, it's not mandatory, but I'm ready to bet that there's gonna be a worthwhile item in there. More so considering that there's lots of chests in there. But yeah, just like in the regular game, somehow we end up needing a heater in order to open this. But it could be any spell of the game, not just heater. So yeah, welcome to the most needless dungeon ever. And yeah, by the way, that's a trick you can do in order to skip this place. So technically, you don't need to have the hook shot in order to go there. Alright, I probably can just kill. Alright, thank you, Beamos. Yeah, it's the Light World dungeon music because we get the green pendant into this one dungeon. So whenever we'll beat this dungeon, Sarsaparilla will have an item for us. Oh hey, for once that there's not a key into this one chest. Not that it was a good price, but hey, it's a different price. Also, by the way, you do not need to collect all of the keys in order to complete this dungeon. And the reason why is that, well, one of the locked doors in this dungeon is completely pointless and will just lead you to like a stack of like 12 rupees or something. So, yep, complete waste of time. Also, that's like the one dungeon that randomly expects you that you'll have the magic cape or the cane of Birna, because, yeah, otherwise you're gonna have to take damage in order to be able to get these things. But yeah, generally your first aim in this dungeon is to get over there, to get the switch, and to get a key. Because by turning the switch blue, you render pretty much all of the dungeon accessible to you. There's like nothing to gain out of making this dungeon, not this dungeon, but the switches like orange. It's nothing but a waste of time. Yeah, here's the only orange blocks in this one floor. We're making this room slightly more inconvenient. Oh yeah, we could use our key here, but before we do so, we might as well open this here. Normally I think there's a key in here, but instead we get the big key, which is definitely good. So yeah, the only worthwhile stop here is, yeah, the little Jilly over here, because he's the only one that gives you something. The skeletons are really resilient, and generally killing them is never worth your time because they don't really do anything for you. Oh, also thank you for the random big treasure. Oh my god, the two tiles just randomly decided to attack me. Such brutality. So yeah, now it's time for one of the glitches that pretty much... oh, that's right, I can do it. I don't have the fire rod. But yeah, it's possible to use a fire rod and shoot it through the blocks while you're pushing them so that you do not have to do all of this prepping of the path in order to ready up the journey. But right now we don't have a fire rod. Yeah, somehow this embodied Stalfos is more strong than the actual Stalfos, that you just need to hit once and then bomb. And now the shifting of the room that takes forever. Boy, these wizards sure love to be in the way right now. So yeah, normally that's where the big key is, but wow, what a substitute. I'm so glad that I went here. Okay, let's not open all of this right now. There's still two chests that we need to open. The one where you generally get the map from. We need to backtrack a little bit in order to be able to get it. We have to pretty much go back to that one room where you can just get run over by the fire snake. But yeah, whenever you've turned all of the blocks blue like this, then you can go and get the map, which is over there. Yep, a regular key. Pretty sure that's like the one key that you don't need in order to finish the dungeon. Yeah, I don't remember if we got the single arrow or not. Oh. Okay, never mind. I guess there was still another key that we needed somewhere. Oh, okay, that's the key for this one door. But hey, I guess because we have all of the keys, I might as well show the pointless room that I was talking about then. And yeah, by the way, if you need magic, you have to go over there. Oh, yeah, alright. That's indeed the room where you get the one very pointless room. Alright, in exchange of one key. Yeah, that's like the worst price in the world. It's just like, why will you spare a key for this? Whoa. This fire kinda threw me off for a loop. And yeah, this entire room is completely worthless. Now, I think that people don't remember this room because, hey, there's no reason to ever go there ever, so you may only remember it for its worthlessness. Yeah, if you go up here, there's a wall that you can bomb, and there's even more rupees in case that you need them, but yeah, right now we don't really need any rupees. Right now we just need anything else, but right now we're still missing a lot of very crucial items. And I'm kind of starting to think that I'm not entirely sure where some of the game useful items that we need to win are hidden. I'm gonna laugh if the Master Sword is somehow used for something. Oh yeah, and also this sword is gonna be a complete laugh riot with just the regular level 2 sword. And it's even worse with a level 1 sword because these eyeballs refuse to die. And they hurt for a lot of damage too. It's like if you somehow manage to get your hand on a bunch of silver arrows. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Also, these eyeballs do a lot of damage. Now that I'm looking at this, holy shit! I'm somehow gonna have to use a potion because I am not careful in the slightest. Even with red mail, somehow these things deal 2 damage per hit. Yeah, unfortunately this boss is not very thrilling for the most part, because generally you can just get away with doing this mashing of the button like I'm doing right now in the corner of the room like a complete idiot. Whoa. Okay, alright. Almost got me there, but I've got the big number on you. Yep, and with 8 arrows the fight is over. Underwhelmingly so. Oh, and plus 5 bombs. Well, it cuts off damage a whole lot, but it's just like, the eyeballs do so much damage. Okay, so now we can go get the Master Sword, and we can also go back to Sarsaparilla. Let's hope that either of those things is a good thing to do. Yeah, without any mail, it's 4 hard. This boss hits like a frickin' truck on acid. Also, I hate this place on the new Light World because they just decided to put a lot of these lance jerks that take a lot of hits on the way in. Oh, 10 arrows! God fucking damn it, Sarsaparilla. That's why nobody remember your name. First of all, it's unpronounceable, and finally you give nothing but shit. Oh yeah, also I don't have a single clue as to what we're getting out of the pedestal, because I don't have the Book of Mudoro in order to read the pedestal. Alright, the sign says that the Lost Woods are up here. But we're never gonna find it. Oh no, the most resilient bush again! Whoop. Ah, okay. I thought for a second that the guard ended up being stuck in the vegetation. But yeah, if you have the Book of Mudoro, you can read the scripture right here in order to tell you what exactly you get out of pulling the Master Sword, because there's no guarantee it's gonna be a sword that will come out of this pedestal. Oh, Fire Rod! Excellent! Alright. So, a lot of doors suddenly got unlocked. Oh wait, it's still gonna be shorter to actually go and do that. But yay, that was a seed where you needed to get all of the 3 medallion. I kinda hate when it does that, but hey, that's part of the game. Sometimes you do need to do all of the dungeons, no matter if you feel like doing them or not. Yeah, I suppose that's what they meant when they said it was the worst seed, because there's absolutely no way you'll have a good time on this seed. And by a good time, I mean, of course, a good chronometer or something, not mean not having fun, because it's been a fun seed. For the most part, it's not really being frustrating, it's just that right now there's a lot of the good items are really at the worst place possible. Yeah, sometimes you need to play all the game in order to play the game. Well, I would like it if Motro actually, or Motsula ended up dropping like possibly like the Ice Rod, because then it will mean that I could do all of the Turtle Rock instead of stopping at the boss gate, because then I'm not gonna be able to kill the boss. But hey, it's still not the worst seed that I've played. The one where I had to randomly give up was still the worst one by a mile. Oh, another key! And yeah, even in the regular game, that's a good trick to use. To just cheat your way back to the starting of this room by using the mirror, because going back to that room afterward is a complete waste of time. Alright, I have a half magic, so I might as well put it to good use. Because these mummies are big jerks. And in the regular game, that's a tactic that's usually also worth doing, because mummies usually tend to drop a lot of magic in the regular game too. And yeah, by the way, this room is completely pointless before you ask. And just in case you still need a key, but yeah. I pretty much use the minimum number of keys that this dungeon will get you to use, so hey, I didn't have to use anything. Yeah, just like Gibdos have too much health, I don't like him. And I don't like this boss neither, probably the worst boss of the game in my opinion. Just like, most of the time it feels like that even without the boss projectile, it still will be a challenge on its own. And I just hate how come your projectile will sometimes just end up... Ah! My god. Also, what doesn't help this boss fight is that the hitbox on the boss whenever you use the sword is really wonky as all hell. Usually it's better to just hit the boss head on because that's usually the safest strategy against it, but yeah, right now I'm taking a wallop of damage. Yeah, I still had a green bottle, but I'll see. Oh, and this boss just drops the same thing as it normally does. Oh boy. Alright, so I guess we're going to Turtle Rock. I mean, we still don't have what we need in order to fully clear it, but at least we can get to the boss and hope that we'll get something good out of the way. Or wait, that's Dungeon 5, right? Yeah, that's Dungeon 5, alright, so... I guess that means we have a change of programming. Let's check out the pyramid, but first, let's get out of this jerk's way. He's not gonna steal our junk. Yep. Now that we have crystals number 5 and 6, we can go and buy the big bomb from the bomb shop so that we can go check out what's it in the pyramid. And hopefully we'll get good news. Oh yeah, also Turtle Rock is the final dungeon anyway, so hey. Yeah, there's an item into that cave, but I didn't go there yet. I probably should go and check it out, just in case that there's something good here. Generally, there's nothing of value, but it's gonna be like the one seed where everything will change. And yeah, before you ask, you cannot dash with the bomb, because the dash button is also the button that you use in order to set off the bomb to begin with. The big apple of victory. So yeah, instead of having upgrades because the fat fairy's not gonna do anything for you, instead you get these 2 chests. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go check out the Magic Cape spot and then we'll head to Turtle Rock. Yeah, upgraded rupee. I don't know, I wouldn't say that the heart piece at this point is really useful. I mean, it's just a consolation prizes. Yeah, sooner or later we'll run out of bum prizes. Yeah, all of the good prize will be in Turtle Rock and Ganon's Tower. We're calling it. Oh yeah, I know what we can do. We can go back to the library and get 300 rupees. Ah, fuck me. God damn it. Ugh. Alright, Turtle Rock. I don't have the ice rod yet, but hey, hopefully we'll get a clue on the way in. No, the fairy mountain behind the waterfall works as advertised. You can upgrade your boomerang and your shield here in order to get the fire shield. Also, so far I don't think I've missed a cave yet. So far there's only unexplored territory ahead. Yeah, that's right. Why am I... Ah, that's right. I opened up Turtle Rock, so I guess I can use this portal, but... I think in the long haul it's just gonna be slower, but... I might as well just rebuy my potion. Oh, wrong cave. Right, the most triumphant heart retrieval. But yeah, using the mirror glitch, we should be able to go through the whole place a whole lot faster. That glitch really saves a lot of time, holy shit. Definitely the best discovery yet. Like it's one of the fun things also with the randomizer. You always learn new tricks. Alright, I'm calling it. In Turtle Rock, we'll find the Book of Mudora, and we'll need to use it in order to get the ice rod. Or maybe somehow it's gonna be that easy, and it will be in the one chest that we were able to open. Oh, alright, the big key already. Doesn't really help us to have it right now, because to be fair, it's not like we really need it at this point, but hey, it's still fun to find it. Oh no! God damn it! Yep, don't touch the electric fence, kids! So yeah, I always thought that this was like one of the most complex timing puzzles in the game, but to be fair, it's not all that crazy and everything. You can gain as much time as you can by just starting here, and then you nuke downwards. And yeah, plenty of time to go to the door. Alright, we're just gonna save on some time and space and everything, because we're gonna get a magic refill all the way at the beginning of the room anyway. It's like, even though the dungeon tells you, like, hey, you should not venture here without a green potion, it's kind of a lie. The dungeon is very generous about it. Yeah, the game is very generous about... okay. Yeah, it's very generous about making you fall on your face. But yeah, there's lots of magic refill here. And also, don't go in the previous door unless that you want, like... unless that you want, like, fairies really badly. And even then, you have to sit through a block puzzle. Well, not a block puzzle, but an attacking floor puzzle or whatever in order to even get there. Oh, +5 arrows. Alright, you better get ready, Ganon. We're coming for you. And yeah, I think this is the pipe you generally have to take. Yep. Because that's how you get to the chest that generally will have the big key. But yeah, what could we have now? So yeah, pick your poison. Do you want to deal with being a bunny or to deal with 4 anti-fairies? Generally, I will settle for being a bunny. And yeah, in absence of a good weapon, it's a good thing to hold the fire rod in order to deal with the centipede jerks. Because otherwise they take way too many hits to kill. So yeah, we've already got the big key, so hey, at least all's well that ends well. Because you need to get the big key in order to get to the rest of the dungeon. As well then get the big treasure. Also, I have fun memories of this dungeon just because when I play this dungeon like on my old TV or something, the red was so searing hot that it will just make my TV glow in the dark. So how you doing, Private Eyeball? So yeah, that's the part of the dungeon where you have to go outside, but yeah, don't be in a hurry because there's still a chest that needs to be picked up here. And sometimes this is the chest that may end up making or breaking a run. Generally, this place is called a Mimic Cave because, hey, these things are mimic because they mimic your every move. Pretty sure when I played the game initially as a kid, that was like the final heart piece of the game. Oh, Tempered Sword! It's not a nice rod, but hey, it's still nice. Yeah, the fragile wall that you can dash into are the one that have the circular crack. The other ones, however, you can't. Oh, a big key. A big key for a small key. Yeah, took us forever to get a better sword, but hey, we finally have. And I think it's better to have a level 3 sword at this point of the game than, you know, having it like in Ganon's Tower or something. I know there's been like seeds where some players were forced to have a level 1 sword all the way to frickin' Dark Rodents of Hell. I hate these. For some reason they appear only in this dungeon and in the Misery Mire at some point. Oh, the book! Alright, I'm calling it. I'm gonna need the book in order to get the frickin' ice rod. But hey, let's fully explore the place first. Yeah, Also, pay close attention as to how you navigate this room. This room can be navigated pretty much always the same way as long as you remember the proper path. It kinda takes some getting to used to and some practice. Most of the time I forget it too, but hey. Oh, Zorro! Zorro! Alright, we still don't have a mirror sword, but on the plus side we do have a cape, so we can nullify all of this hassle. So we have the key that we need to finish the dungeon. Oh, the compass. Really, really nice. The map, alright, one last chance. No, fuck! God damn it. Alright, do I still have a blue potion? Okay, yeah, I think it's time to use it. Oh, thank you! Holy shit! I didn't expect that the game will have so much mercy on me. Holy shit. Yeah, the mirror sword that deflects lasers. Yep. Heroes never die, except for Link. Yep, that's my comedy bit. I hope you enjoy. Alright, try next. At least now we have a tempered sword, so it's gonna be a little better, because holy shit, this boss sucks if you do not have any kind of sword upgrade. And yeah, always kill the high set first, if you know what's good for you, because the boss can be a huge jerk butt then. I'm probably gonna go for the green tablet regardless, because, hey, you know, we might have a butter sword out of these. With that said, the best place to find the silver arrows is, of course, Ganon's tower. Yeah, butter sword is the name for the level 4 sword. Alright, more bombs. Thank you, Trinix. Alright, so we might as well investigate the tablets before we go and render or crystals into the big tower in the sky. Yep, you can do that with margarine. So I picture that because people call it the butter sword, we might as well just call the current sword that we have the blood sword. So I like this one island, which is worth of anything worthwhile. Right. Yay, big 20! Yay! So glad. Oh, nope. Wrong place. Oh, the meat sword. Yeah, that will be another name too. Also, what the f- hot dog sword? How many big 20s are left? Probably a lot. I mean, you shall never underestimate the powers of the big 20. big 20 is not a material thing. It's a thing that actually exists and everyone's art. Okay, now we can finally kill those things in one hit. Actually, the Randomizer hard mode, I think it changes all of the red rupee drops with rupees. Instead of giving you 20 rupees, it drains 20 rupees away from you. Oh, and plus 5 arrows. Alright, so that was a complete waste of time. Also, I have no clue why I even went back here. Because I have to float all the way back on top of the tower. Yeah, it does something like that. I don't remember all of the thing, but I know it removes a bunch of art pieces and everything. I think hard mode removes a couple of them and masochistic removes them all. Or at least almost all of them. I mean, it has to be masochistic for a reason. I don't know which path will be faster. Probably the east, because then I'm not gonna have to do as much time warping. Alright, so now we're gonna have to do Ganon's tower, and we're probably gonna have to do it in its entirety, because I don't see where else the good bits are gonna be. I'm pretty sure we've went everywhere now. Oh boy, so how did it go? I mean, Proton John's attempt at a masochistic randomizer. Oh, alright, a fairy, as always. Also, how do you get in Desert Palace without a book? You use the magic mirror. Alright, so Ganon's Tower should prove to be very thrilling because there's probably gonna be all of the goodies of the game there. A wheat sword and a butter sword. There's a syrup sword. I don't know, maybe that's the syrup sword? Oh, the first Zelda. Oh, another bottle! With a bee, alright. Go, my worthy minion. Oh, no, it was a gold bee! God damn it! What a waste. So yeah, this is a dungeon that, well, depending on the items that you want, you might take as long or as little time to cover it. But since I'm still missing a lot of things, we're gonna have to explore it truthfully. But yeah, the fun thing... Alright, silver arrows! They were in this tower all along. And a big heart! And a smaller heart! Also, I did not recapture the gold bee because, as the saying goes, if you love something, you gotta let it go. Yeah, with that said, we're still gonna do a good old... Also, what the hell does it... Ah, okay, that's how this room works. But yeah, you have to make sure, however, that if you want any kind of item, you're gonna have to go and look up everything, because you never know where one of the things will end up being. And you have to drop the bomb here, because otherwise you hit all of the switches at once, and that's not what you want. Or maybe that's what you want, but then you hate progress. Also, this room always kind of stumped me. But hey, you have to figure out the lonely block. Oh, and the big key. Oops. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go and do the other pad then. But hey, we're still gonna have to come back because I'm pretty sure there's still a bunch of... Ah, and here's the key that I needed. Oh, here's the other key that I needed! God damn it! So I'm pretty sure that's like 2 seeds where I found the silver arrows in the same exact room. Oops. Not too fast. Yeah, it's just that generally the chests that spawn after you are done with the room with all of the fire snakes. Okay. Probably should do that first. Alright, back in business. Let's do this again, because there's still a lot of chests into this one area. So we do need to cover this entire bit of the basement. It's also the easier one of the bunch, so hey, there's no excuse to not do it. But yeah, notice that one crack in the wall. It's kind of easy to miss, because in all of the teleporting frenzy, you might completely not pay attention to it, but it's kind of a mistake to do so, because there can be a lot of crucial items hidden behind there. Yep, which is the proper switch. Personally, I barely even know, because generally I fail to always look for this room. Oh yeah, a key. We probably needed it also to win. Oh, and here's Quake. In every one of these seeds, there's always one spell that ends up sitting out like a duck, and it has to be Quake. Yeah, but that said, Quake is probably the lesser reward that we could have had out of that. I mean, we still need the mirror. We still need the mirror shield as well than Butter Sword in order for this run to truly be complete. Oh, and bombs! Alright, so now we're done with this part, so let's go and explore the other part of the basement. Well, Heater probably will be like the most valuable, or at least for most of the purposes of this run, or Quake, because it usually is better at killing enemies anyway. Also, why did I even flip this? I don't know. I guess we always gotta nuke the world. Alright, since we have powder, we might... Oh, yeah, we might as well ease our way a little bit into this room. Also, this room is just stupid. It's just like... Alright, it's everything that we hate about this game. A block puzzle, an anti-fairy that's around the corner, and you have to sit through this entire puzzle, by the way, because one of those days you're gonna have an item that will make and break your run, and you're gonna have to avoid blocks like an idiot in this room while there's turrets and where there's this wall master that continuously try to grab you. It's just like, that's probably the worst room of the game. Oh, and a key, just as it always has usually. Just like, I hate this part because it's so much harder than the other side. So it's not really a I was gonna say it's not a speedrun friendly maneuver, but hey, we're gonna have to kill the enemies before we do that, because you might end up into some troubles when you do this room. Oh, thank you Storm Vision for the follow. Sorry about that, I gotta hurry up. Yeah, you barely have enough time in order to do this room, so you gotta be on your game. Wait, how did you do this? That enemy just defied all laws of logic by just casually walking through the blocks. But yeah, we're already done with the right basement. It's a whole lot shorter, but man is it a whole lot meaner. And the payoff is generally lesser too, so there's even less reason to go there. Yay, 1 arrow! At last, we finally get it! Yeah, the big arrow. Also, thank you Mingis Mundongus for the follow. Also, this room is a whole lot easier with the K because you take a lot of damage and then you end up just probably being beaten in speed. Also, yeah, you have to figure out like that one star switch hidden underneath the statue, but this is a much better... Oh, this is a much better strategy. And yeah, that's where you learn about invisible floor. That's like the only reason why you take the right path usually, because in the regular game there's no reason to go there. So yeah, generally in this game you're supposed to light the torch and then that will reveal the path that will take you all the way to the other side, but hey, if you do a charge jump against this rock, hey, you bypass everything. Oh, thank you, Private Eyeball, for the follow. Oh, Butter Sword, alright. It just happened to be in the way. Oh yeah, that's right. Why am I even waiting through this? Also, don't forget, you can still have the option to have your regular arrows, because I think the silver arrows will lag the game, so that's why you're given an option to not use them. But yeah, when you get the silver arrow, probably will be a good idea to switch to it immediately. Oh, and final bottle! Yeah, do we have everything now? Apart from hearts and everything, yeah, we've got all the items. But yeah, when I was talking about circular holes, yeah, you can dash through them in order to open them. Oh yeah, we also need the mirror shield. Well, need is a big word, but hey. Also, I hate this fairy room. The fairies are just the worst things. Yeah, the mushroom, we got it. It's just that it disappeared from our tracker when we traded it for the blue mail. And yeah, by the way, there's no reason to open this door. It just links the two half of the basements together, but apart from saving time, there's no reason to open this door. So yeah, now that we have everything, it's time to tackle the dungeon for real. Generally, I know Smight always does this room the legit way, but... Well, not the legit way, but... I'm the one who does this the legit way, so what am I even talking about? Come on, get your heck together. But yeah, silver arrows are definitely useful here, because at least you can kill those guys, and also not having the mirror shield kind of plays against us right now. Because we cannot block the mimic fireballs. But it doesn't matter when they only deal half a heart of damage and we kill them in one hit. So yeah, I always take this one guy because, why not? By the way, it's a red guy, so we... If you want to ease your way back in, you just trigger the switch back again, and you trap all of the little orbs behind. So yeah, we use charge jump a bunch, and here's like the only place in the entire game where you're expected to do this maneuver. And by the way, that's a maneuver that you need to know about if you want to finish a game, because you can get seeds that will require you to do this in order to win. Like, for instance, you probably could get, like, a seed where in the Misery Mire, you're just gonna have, like, well, you know, the hook shot in the dungeon. So yeah, remember about the charge jump, it might save your life. Yeah, also the hookshot room in that mountain too. You're also gonna need this. Oh, alright. That was the best way that this room could have went. Alright. Might as well ease this room a little bit by just... Oh, yeah, that's right. Butter sword, we can just poke things to death and they will die. We're a reverse Mr. Pittsburgh man. So yeah, if you have silver arrows, these guys will die in one hit, but hey, hitting these guys with projectiles is kind of hazardous, as you probably have guessed. And here we can see the lag-creating properties of the silver arrows. So alright, 2 mini-bosses out of 3. And yeah, another way in order to reveal floor traps. Eater! Yeah, it also allows us to see the floor for a brief second. Yeah, and here's another room where Eater is really fun. Thank you, Big Oris, for the follow. I should have taken the big magic. That would have been useful. That said, I hate this room because it can be really random at times. Sometimes you're just gonna dash into the pile of guys, but they're just gonna be arranged in such a way that you're just gonna take a bonk against them and you're just gonna fall in the hole or something disastrous. So I'm never a huge fan of these lighting puzzles. More so whenever they try to throw pots in your way. Ah, that's okay. Besides, we get a full magic here, so hey, it didn't really matter too much in the end. So yeah, that one room, you have to light this torch first. It's very important because you lose access to that torch really fast, and therefore you'll be forced to redo the entire room. Also, you get a key by killing one of the Helmazor. Also, thank you, Jason, for the follow. Ow. And I just took a fireball in the face. But yeah, still no mirror shield. Where the hell could it be? And yeah, there's 2 ways to do this room. Either you throw a bomb, or you just drop a bomb. I like the bomb dropping. Oh no, the worst timing! The worst timing in the world! Ah, mirror shield at last. Yeah, normally you find a key into this one chest, but hey. Nothing that you know is right, including the ability to fight Moldorm. Also, this is so rude, what the hell? They just drop you into spikes if you fail the boss. Yeah, your seed will have a random chance to have the magic Halfer be a 4th magic instead. Also, goddammit, Moldorm. And once again, in spikes! What the hell? Just like, generally, this is not supposed to be a hard fight, especially not with our loadout. Alright, last chest of the game, or at least the last one that I know of. Ah, okay, I'm gonna guess I've missed only 1 chest in the game, and there probably was a full heart container it is. I guess we'll see in due time. It's like that room is being really rude right now. But yeah, I guess we'll see in the ending credit what did I miss. Oh yeah, the heart by the river. Yeah, that's right. So did I get all the chests in the game? Also, as a kid, that was always my favorite boss fight in the game, just because that fight was all about being able to pelt Agahnim with as many fireballs as possible. Also, holy shit. Ah, unfortunately I missed. So yeah, Agahnim is dead, long live Agahnim. Oh yeah, oh no, I went there, but there was only 3 bombs, I think. So I did not do it in the end. Also, how did they handle the Rupee Fairy? As far as I know, it doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Oh, also it's my favorite random text of Ganon. Like other pulmonate land gastropods, the majority of land slugs have 2 pairs of feelers or tentacles on their head. Oh yeah, it's a Ganon fight, and because of our loadout, it's barely even gonna be a story worth telling. Oh yeah, that's right. Why am I even doing spin attacks? Because spin attack with the butter sword does nothing. So why do we need to know that? Why not? Ganon just wants you to be educated. And yeah, also the difference between this Ganon fight and the other Ganon fight is also that he got rid of his one move where it just randomly teleports around for no avail.
What a scene, man!
Thank you, Blargonius Monk, for the bit. Did you find the arrows in my tower? Yes, I did. Sorry for you. Yeah, and it's always worth it to spam arrows here, because sometimes you can get 2 arrows on him. So yeah, I think that's the best Ganon fight that I've ever done. And with that said, that's pretty much it. That's a good old run of A Link to the Past with randomizer mode. I hope that this run was entertaining, or at least informative in some way, in order to encourage you to try it out for yourself. And now it's time to watch the end game. Also, by the way, the text here is also completely random. Thank you for playing! Yeah. And now I wish for the credits to contain the word the 2 towers. Oh, thank you, Ravenstorm 1 for the bits. Fellowship of the Ring. Yeah, I think the reason why they went with these titles because it said like the King Return of the King or something, and hey, you know, it's the title of that one Lord of the Ring book. Oh, sits in on pew. Yep, that's what happened to the Sanctuary guy, alright. Well, I don't know if there's gonna be more random races. Oh, Shovel Nose Homecoming. Yep. Even the randomizer is just like, okay, Sarsaparilla is a stupid name. Also, I'm sorry, but Smight cannot chime in and ask me for a raise because I'm not on Discord right now. I am evil. So yeah, I probably should even check out what are the multiple messages that I got during the day. Yeah. So many messages that Discord no longer launches. Yeah. Your uncle recovers, and we look fabulous in the process. Yeah, love for sale, because I'm pretty sure we got like a heart piece or something out of the deal. The clothing store! Okay, I like this one. Because, hey, you know, you trade in your mushroom, you get a blue mail. Fresh flapjacks? Pretty sure that's like the first time I've ever saw that. Oh, boy feels love again. I think, however, the best one of the bunch is boy has lunch again. Whenever you get money out of the... Oh, Venus was her name. Yeah, the pancakes of lumberjacks. That said, the dwarven swordsmiths are always the same. So boring. Yeah, boy has lunch again. Stick collecting kid. Yeah, what did we even get out of this again? Stick? Stick. I can't remember what we even got from the kid. But hey, look at that. He somehow got a bug catching net. Oh yeah, arrows, that's right. And the lost old man. Yeah, sometime it can be something else. Yeah, dwarf breadsmith. I think that happens like if they give a heart piece or something. But I don't know. I don't think the game is too consistent yet about what the dwarven swordsmith do for you. And the fire rod sleeps like... Oh, the rage rod! Oh my god, that's powerful as hell. Yeah, the rage rod! Grrr, angry. Just like, I'm gonna have to go back in my video and just paste this or something. So, alright, so now it's time for credits, but yeah, let's skip the original credits, because we all know them anyway. So yeah, we probably should just let the randomizer contribute her, so that at least we can pay proper respect to the people who did this. Yeah, Zarby89, I'm pretty sure is the fellow who done the item tracker that I'm using right now, aka the one that is completely automatic. There's other item trackers that you can find. Unfortunately, I do not have the URLs at hand or anything, but they're manual URLs that will, like, check out the items that you have and tell you what you can do with your items and whatnot. So, if you're lost into your run, that might be a good way of seeing... wait, chest 163 out of 160. Okay. I think that's a glitch. Yeah, we got all the swords, all the shields, all the mail. Oh, all the capacity upgrade too. And we only miss one heart container. Oh, and we miss one compass. I'm not even sure which one it is. Yeah, hopefully that's gonna be something that will be fixed in the future. Oh, Desert Palace. Oh yeah, I was missing the compass in the palace because you needed the boots. Wait, I was missing one chest in Ganon's tower. Uh-oh. Alright, so looks like I still have work to do because I missed one chest in that dungeon. I don't know, I'm gonna have to go look it up or something. Right. But yeah, I also like all of the other stats here. It's pretty neat. Location pre-boot 143 and pre-mirror 1. Yeah. It even counts the lag time. What a beautiful thing. Yeah, total time 3 hour 1. So yeah, all in all, a pretty decent run. Definitely not a speed run or anything, but I'm hoping that with this run you have like a good picture or something out of what a randomizer run is. If you like seeing this, I definitely encourage you to go get the randomizer yourself and make your own seeds and get hunting for all of the random items into the big grand world of Hyrule.